when they might not have to face him. And here goes Krymel again. Nick Krymel, left side, takes that shot on goal. Cavalinas has got it. Got to take a quick look behind him. I think that could be the fourth time the Warriors have tried to go 5-hole on him, and it's just not working. Got to try and put a fake in there or something. Lehman's up top, circling to the middle, looking for a lane. Good defense by the Warriors. Pass find Machado out front, but he's stopped by McMillan. Johnston with it, spinning around in traffic. Makes that pass over to Jordan Wheaton. Plenty of time, he's fine with hanging on. Jordan Wheaton bounces this one to Gingras. Spadafora over to Rayner. Rayner to walk up top. Pass for Gingras. He wanted to quick stick that, couldn't let it go. Little backhand pass. Spadafora gets pushed down, doesn't even have the ball. Loose ball push, maybe or not. Nielsen grabs it. He'll head to the bench for a change. That loose ball push, kind of neither here nor there. All depends on the refs, I feel, with how it gets called. Chris Britton now out in front. Sturparn's in the crease. Doesn't matter. He's stopped by McMillan. Now Wojciechowski. Pass gets knocked down. Rayner gets run into the bench, hit right in the back. Luckily, he spun off that one. Could have been a very dangerous opportunity for that Beaumont Outlaw player to run him over. Greg Brain out, a little bit of room, tries a bounce shot off the post and finds a light stanchion. Gingras playing that bottom left side. He's yet to have too many good looks today. Pass up front, Spadafora trying to fire high stick side. Cavalinas gets the shoulder out. Gingras finds himself with some room. Doesn't want to peel up top, now he's going. One step ahead though, doesn't corral that pass. Machado up for Needham. The defenseman not too comfortable with the ball, and he just dumps it all the way down. If Jordan Wheaton was ready for that one, he would have had a given breakaway from Needham. Got to imagine his teammates or coach are going to say something about that on the bench. Holy. Pass up top, Wells, a little bit of space. Good defensive play by Sherback, keeps him to the outside. Man out in front. McMillan has to reach behind him, but Yaramovic thought he scored. Good second effort by goaltender John McMillan. Oh, a little slash there. You can hear that from Beaumont probably. As Spadafora takes a nice little drop pass over to Rayner. Right side, Brett Rayner up the middle. Over for Gingras. Another high pass. He doesn't like it, but he's still going to shoot that. Rolls it. And now Rayner gets taken out by Seidel. Spadafora and Seidel, a couple of words as they head off. Britton again in the corner. Less than 60 seconds to play here in the opening frame. Lehman across the floor. As Britton spinning around in traffic, he's got 4 to shoot. Got to get something done. Awkward angled shot. Easy save for goaltender McMillan. Krywell to work something up. They can try and shoot if they want. That's exactly what Wheaton's going to do. Oh, wow, almost set him up. That's a borderline basketball alley-oop pass. Beaumont recovers, and now they'll call a timeout with 26.9 seconds remaining in the first period. The Edmonton Warriors, well, they came out flying. And they've really been able to take it to Beaumont for most of the game, despite being short-benched. We'll see what the Outlaws are going to draw up on this play. I would have to assume it's going to be something pretty similar. Both teams going to run it to the left-hand side where they've got Chris Britton and AJ Pellis standing. And you'd have to assume they're going to try hit Lehman or Wells up top again for a shot in the slot. They'll wind it down to about the 8-second mark, and here it goes. Britton looking for a man out front. He's got Sturparn and Wells, but he'll decide to shoot it himself, and here goes McMillan for the empty net, sails it wide as time expires, and that's going to do it for the first period here at the JRC. The Edmonton Warriors leading the Beaumont Outlaws by a score of 3-1 at the end of the first period.
Cody Jansen here on 12-ounce sports, getting set. Second period time in Fort Saskatchewan. Gibson Warriors leading the Beaumont Outlaws 3-1 at the JRC, thanks to 2 goals from Jordan Wheaton and 1 from Matt Spadafora. It'll be Spadafora and Machado on the draw to kick things off here. Warriors didn't have a single power play in that first period. Beaumont did have 1, but they were unable to capitalize. Busquets picks up the face-off. Woody controls it. Offense on the floor. It's the man of the hour, Jordan Wheaton. Over to Gingras. A couple of fancy moves to his backhand, and he finds one off the post. Now down low, Greg Bray goes and tramples a defender. Outlaws possession, their only goal coming from Bryce Wells in the first period, the former Okotoks Raider. Pellis up top over to Sturpart. Sturpart right side for Pringle. Pringle on his backhand, out in front. No goal. They're going to say he stepped in the crease. I'll say it's the right call. It was going pretty fast. Paul Kosh has it. Matt Spadafora picked up the 3rd goal of the game for the Edmonton Warriors. Finds Greg Bray up top. A little bit quiet for him and Gingras to start the game. And Bray has it by himself. Low shot. Cavaliers with the save. He's got to take a quick look behind him. When he's able. And here goes Hazra the other way in transition. Bounces that one about 7 feet wide. And it heads out of play. Nick Krybel down the floor. Has Ryan Gingras with him. Gingras ripped one off the post here already to start the period. Jordan Wheaton, hat-trick watch for him. Finds Bray up top. Matt Spadafora. A little bit of a fake. Down low to Rayner. Has Gingras 12 to shoot. Rayner won't shoot that over to second penalty of the game. And for Beaumont, they are 0 for 1 on the power play. Just one opportunity in that first period. As expected, Britton and Pellis on the left side. Sturpart in the corner, pass out in front. Lehman stopped by McMillan. Lehman over to Sturpart. Backdoor Lehman's robbed by John McMillan. Call the cops. Johnny's hot. Up top, Lehman again. Backdoor pass shot gets blocked by Busquets. The penalty kill coming through big here for the Warriors with a 2-goal lead. And now it's Krybel to go in transition. Was looking like he might want to pass that instead. Expect him just to rag it in the corner. Nick Krybel still with possession. Now he's stripped. And Beaumont looking to go the other way. They've got numbers. It's a 3-on-1. Yaramovic trying to go far side. McMillan extends that right arm. Might have gone off the top of his stick. Nonetheless, he keeps it out. Lehman up top. Long shot. Another save for John McMillan as he slides over. It's got to be his 4th at least on this penalty kill. Now his stretch pass would have found Wheaton, but it went off the speakers. Not a very high roof at the JRC. It's not low, but it's far from high. Britton and Pellis on that left side. Wills and Sturpart on the right. Lehman's up top. Pass gets deflected by Fowler. It's back to Wells. Looking to go 5. Has nothing. Sherbanek jumps Sturpart into the ground. Pellis with it, dragging up top, trying to free up some room for Lehman. And another save for McMillan. Let's call it half a dozen on this penalty kill. 5 seconds left. Lehman down low, Sturpart bounces it wide. 20 on the shot clock. Lehman won't shoot. Gingras out of the box, even strength. Sturpart trying to go low, stick side this time. McMillan with the save, and now Gingras down the floor, low pass. Bounces through him, just hit the ground at an awkward time. And Gingras was unable to catch.
Lehman's pass over to Britton gets knocked down, and now Nguyen was going to go in transition. But the play gets stopped by Taylor Osterman. Lehman up top. Same shot as his last three. Same result. McMillan with another save. High pass up for Krybel. He was unable to find it. And now Needham has it. Needham rolls that to Michael Seidel. Not really the first choice for an offensive guy, so he's going to head off to the box, fresh legs out. Britton, pass gets knocked down by Buskus. Now it's Kosh to join the battle. But they're going to call a loose ball push on that. As Kosh, well, maybe gave him a little bit of a shove. Maybe momentum took him as well. Right side, Lehman, soft pass knocked down by Woywitka as he takes a couple of whacks. Dean Woywitka on the boards. A little bit of speed. He's got Jordan Wheaton with him. Pass over. It's knocked down, and now Sherbanek and Wells having a few words for each other. Those two continue on the boards. It's a pretty heated rivalry. Can't say these two teams like each other. Osterman up top now. Finds Pringle. The rare offensive shift for Jeff Pringle. Up to Britton. His shot over the net. And it's going to roll all the way down to Cavalinas with 2 seconds. He thought about firing it down, decided he does it a little bit too late. Might end up taking a penalty. Greg Bray in the corner. Gingras Spadafora with him to fire some picks out there. Bray with a little backhand pass, and Gingras spins Michael Seidel through a blender. Had a chance out in front, and a good second effort on defense by Yaramovic. Takes away the opportunity. Into the corner, it's A.J. Pellis up to Lehman. Back to Pellis, cutting toward the net. Low shot, McMillan with the save. Krywolt's got the rebound. It's his stick slashed out of his hand. Loose ball goes all the way back to McMillan. Pellis complaining about something, not going to get a call. So he can go talk to his bench about it. Now it's Jordan Wheaton, and that's the hat trick! Jordan Wheaton, short side, and the lead's extended to 3. Yeah, gotta say, that guy loves playing at home. Jordan Wheaton caps off the hat trick in their last home game of the regular season here at the JRC. It's 4-1 for the Warriors. Off that face-off, Spadafora gets run over by Seidel. Still not sure how that's not a loose ball push. Buskus with the rebound, and he starts that one by just pushing the pace in transition. And now Wells sliding through the crease. That's a crease violation if I've ever seen one. And they're going to stop this and want to get a wipe of the floor with 12:41 left to go in the second period. 4-1, the Edmonton Warriors lead thanks to a hat trick by Jordan Wheaton. Quick little shout out. John McMillan's mom just came in here, offered cookies. I had to say no due to being broadcasting. You're welcome, Jeff, and the rest of the 12-ounce sports group. I could just be crushing cookies right now. But hey, we're about lax here. Giving the guys the attention they deserve. And the Edmonton Warriors leading 4-1. A lot of excitement here. Last home game of the season. And it'll be Greg Bray from his own zone. Up the 12:28 left to go. Greg Bray's got it. Got to let something go. Takes a little shot. It's behind Cavalinas. And I think he got that when he spun around. Greg Bray's shot got through him. But didn't find the back of the net. What a quick turn. Had Shane Bryson breaking an ankle in the corner. Chris Britton, pass across the floor, finds Lehman. Lehman back over to Britton. Britton doesn't like what he sees because he's got Kosh all over him. And now Britton tries to step into Kosh without the ball. That could be the first loose ball push all game that was called on Beaumont. Warriors offense on the floor. It'll be Gingras to control. Ryan Gingras backhand flip over to Spadafora, and he gets barreled after the shot. It goes wide. Up the floor comes Needham. Runs himself right into the boards. Self-hit, and Nick Kribel will strip the rookie of the ball. He ends up picking up his stick, and it's still in there. Now Kribel knocks it free, and it's into the netting. Veteran versus rookie, and Nick Kribel's not going to lose that battle too many times. He's been one of their best defenders all season. Kribel, electric in transition. He's got a few goals already. Some big ones as well. You know what? Key times when they need him, he's come through clutch. Now it's going to be a loose ball push called on Jeff Wright, taking an offensive shift. And the Warriors defense gets called upon once again. Lehman up top. Wells and Britton, man out in front. Sturpart and McMillan sliding to his left will get that arm in the way and keeps it out. Now a little bit of a late slash by Lehman. That's got to get called. And Buskus is down the floor again. Buskus, pass over to Wheaton, trying to go short side once again. And he's stopped by Cavalinas. And the Edmonton Warriors are going to the power play with 10:10 left in the second period. (4-1). The Edmonton Warriors lead, and they're on the power play looking for more. It's Greg Bray, Jordan Wheaton on the right side. Rayner up there as well. Gingras Spadafora on the left. Finds Spadafora in the middle, trying that same shot or the blocker's side. Pardon me, not blocker, I guess stick side. Bray over to Gingras. Gingras to fire, and he scores! Grandma keeps the good stuff. Ryan Gingras buries, and it's 5-1. Perfect on the power play. The Edmonton Warriors got a 4-goal lead. Spadafora and Bray with some good ball movement on that left side. Able to find Gingras, and Gingras capitalizes on their first power play opportunity of the game. High pass over to Britton. Left side. Up top is Wells. So it'll be Bray and Rayner who pick up assists. And with 9:10 left to go in the second period, the Edmonton Warriors have a 5-1 lead. It's Bray up top. Defenseman not giving him too much room. Over to Wheaton. Jordan Wheaton, pass over for Gingras. He wants more. Ryan Gingras, low blast. Cavalinas almost falling back. We'll make that save now. His high stretch pass. A little bit out of the way for Jordan Renaud, and it'll have to be John McMillan. Stops it behind the net. McMillan's been great. Helped kill off 2 penalties already. And he's probably made 10, maybe 12 saves while shorthanded. Loves playing in this rink, and he plays great here, especially this season. John McMillan. I mean, if he doesn't have senior A teams in BC and Ontario calling him, I'd be shocked, especially the way he's played this year. With Lee Jackman gone, it's been all McMillan all the time. And here comes Needham in transition. Another arm save. Johnny the Wall keeps it out. Seidel, the former Georgia Swarm. Well, he had a game there, so he's a former MLL player. Stir Park, right side up top. Finds Wells. Greg Bray's going to hang out in the O-zone. Probably a smart play there. Save your legs. Pass over. Wells has got a couple of fakes, and Johnny's not biting. Get that out of the crease. Logan Nguyen, D-zone. Up to Krywell. In transition, he's got Wheaton and Bring with him. Nick Krywell looking toward the net. Back to Wheaton. Quick stick, and he's stopped by Cavalinas. A great opportunity for a fourth, and Jordan Wheaton. Maybe he didn't want it. Maybe he's saving some for the third. Greg Bray, left side, wants that backhand flip pass to Spadafora. Defender was all over him. Aaron pass by Miraz. Sails a couple of feet wide. No chance for Bryson to catch that pass. And it's Fowler from Warriors territory. Up the floor. Wheaton with it. Dylan Johnston there as well. Gingras, couple of fakes, trying to go short side shelf. Looks like a Spadafora in front just got bundled by Seidel. Didn't have the ball, and now Spadafora takes a little bit of a high shot. Have to assume they're going to call it, and that they will. It's about time, a couple of extra whacks, and he'll finally go to the sin bin for it. Seidel's off to the box. Warriors are back to the power play. Tough weekend for the Warriors with another divisional rivalry matchup tomorrow. It's in St. Albert against the Miners. Could be a good one if you're in the Edmonton region. As for the Beaumont Outlaws, well, they get St. Albert as well, but they got to wait till Monday. Pass from Greg Bray, might have caught Gingras off guard there, hit him straight in the cage. Spadafora in the corner. Up top, Gingras scored on the last power play. Warriors are 1 for 1 with the man advantage, and it's Bray to shoot low shot. Cavalinas with the save. Rebound pops out. David Lehman has it. Lehman now was looking to cut to the goal. Knew Ryan Gingras was on his tail, and now he makes a pass out in front. What a save, McMillan. What a stick save, as it was A.J. Pellis cutting towards the net with some speed. Clock here. 30 seconds left on the penalty to Nielsen, and it's Britton in the corner. Pass up top. It was Seidel who wanted the quick stick. Didn't even get to him. Big difference, you know, that old defender transition. Not exactly like hockey or basketball where players are two-way. It's just putting yourself in those right spots. That's where you see defenders kind of get off guard, especially in lacrosse. Back to even strength as Nielsen's out of the box. Wheaton with a low shot, save made, rebound was in the slot, but Raider and Spadafora were unable to control. Now Johnston's got to get back. Nielsen out of the box, stopped by Johnny. 4:29 left to go in the second period. Warriors still holding up to that 5-1 lead. Johnston to Rayner. Down the floor. Jordan Wheaton already has the hat trick. Might as well dish out some assists now. Trying to hit Krywell, cutting across the middle. And it's Cavalinas with the ball. High bounce, almost finds Fowler, and Fowler somehow strikes out on it. Trying to catch that sky ball. Bryson in the corner. Back pass for Lehman. On Outlaws offense now. Chance to gain some momentum with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this period. Lehman again to shoot. This one goes over the net. Rebound picked up by Buskus, and here goes Buskus and Fowler in transition. Osterman, the lone man back. It's Buskus to shoot, and he's stopped by Cavalinas. Buskus now in the forecheck. Got to hustle back. He's chasing Osterman. The big man, Osterman, just smothered by Dean Wojciech on the boards. And they're going to force a turnover with the help of Paul Kosh. Krywell back to recover. Wojciech has got a couple of words for him. Lehman's got the ball. Shot blocked. Not sure if that went off at Kosh or Johnston. But Lehman with the ball, take a couple of steps, and then he'll drop it. Gives their defense a couple of extra seconds. You'll see some refs call it and some won't for delay of game. Right side, Jordan Wheaton with control. 17 on the shot clock. Over to Krywell. Wanted that shot and it gets blocked. All the way back to McMillan. There's 7 on the shot clock. Nguyen still has it. They might have a chance here. Pass over for Spanafora. Takes a stick from Hazra, and he'll just leave it in the corner. Right side, Sturpart. Low bounce pass, finds Pellis. A nice pass, sets him up for some room. Lehman's up top, won't shoot. Over to Pellis. Pellis again, couple of fakes, finds Britton. Back to Lehman. Quick stick save, and McMillan's got that one. It goes off of his helmet. And Krywell was there for the rebound. Gingra's on the left side. Warriors lead by 3. Minute 40 remains in the second. Wheaton looking to go short side again. Cavalinas doesn't bite. Raiders got his stick held by the defenseman. And the Outlaws control up the neutral zone. Yaramovic will find Wells. Bryce Wells had a goal in the first period. Been pretty quiet since. Lehman's up top. Bounce shot blocked by Buskus. That one's going to hurt tomorrow. Chris Buskus stepping in front of a bomb. Now it's Wells run into by Buskus. Drills him there. Not even sure he saw him. Wells isn't too happy about it. I don't think Buskus really did it intentionally. Kind of just wasn't looking at where he's going. And it's Rayner to take a big hit in the slot now from Jeremy. High stretch pass. Into the corner. Target was Britton. And Sturpart recovers. And Nguyen drills him into the boards. Now, it was Sturpart and Nguyen tying up a little bit there. Thought we might have got a Donnybrook here late. 30 seconds remain. 7 on the shot clock. Up top, Pellis. Bouncer glove side. McMillan with the save. And it's going to stay in play. Jeff Wright's got it. And the Warriors got a timeout. Although Ryan Gingra was waiting for a breakaway pass. But Edmonton decides to use their timeout, and they'll drop a play here with 20.8 seconds remaining in this middle frame. Seeing what head coach Mark Bray has up of his sleeve. Refs now want a floor wipe. It's going to be a long timeout. I think they started the clock a little bit later than expected. 5-2. Edmonton leads here in the middle frame. See if they can extend that lead back to 4. That would be massive. Gotta wonder what type of play they might choose to run here. With who's been going tonight, it's not your typical offense that runs exactly through Greg Bray, although he will be the one to start with the ball. We've seen a lot from that right side. Jordan Wheaton's been feeling it. Cavaliers has stopped him a couple of times here going short side. So maybe with that left side, you got Ginger and Spadafora. See if they'll be the ones to try and connect with Wheaton in the slot. Maybe Brett Raider to take that shot, the former St. Albert Miner. To circle the right side. So it will be Greg Bray with the ball. Yaramovic to guard him. High pass now. As Ginger's got to climb a ladder to catch that. That was heading straight for Section B. Up top, Brent Rayner with it 7 to shoot. It's Wheaton. Right side, circle into the middle. Won't shoot over to. Just going to do it after 40 minutes of play. The Edmonton Warriors lead. The Beaumont Outlaws 5-2. I'm Cody Jansen. Giving you live RML lacrosse right here on 12 Ounce Sports. Stay tuned. The third period is going to be a dandy. Welcome back to the JRC. Cody Jansen with you on 12-Ounce Sports. Just getting set for the third period here in the RMLL between the Edmonton Warriors and Beaumont Outlaws. The Warriors up 5-2 after a pair of goals in that second period. Jordan Wheaton had the first one to finish off his hat trick. And then on the power play, it was Ryan Gingras to blast one past Scott Cavalinas, and that's where we sit right now. Second period. Both goaltenders been pretty strong. I mean, John McMillan, he's definitely been the better so far. But Cavalinas has made some big saves to really keep Beaumont in it as well. McMillan's got to run over there and shut the door before we get underway here to start this third period. The Edmonton Warriors need to win today and tomorrow in St. Albert to force a three-way tie for third and fourth place in the league. And off that draw, they're going to say Spadafora hopped up just a little bit too soon. For those of you listening on 12-Ounce Sports Radio, the Beaumont Outlaws are going left-right on your radio dial, wearing their road whites, blue trim, gold stripes, whereas the Edmonton Warriors wearing their home blacks, off-white shoulders, red trim. It's Britton with the ball walking out in front. Shot doesn't make it to the net. Fowler, a little bit of a stick handle down low. Pass hits Lehman. Still, he's got 1 second to shoot. McMillan has to make another save. Sliding over to the right. Kicked that pad out. And directed the rebound straight into the corner. Offense on the floor. It's Rayner and Wheaton on the right. Spadafora and Gingras on the left. Greg Bray's up top. Rayner looking for Bray, who's cut into the net. Couple of fakes trying to tuck that past Cavalinas. And he gets stopped. Now it's Jordan. Also, all eyes on the Calgary Raiders versus Rocky View Knights. I say all eyes. I mean, the chance is probably not in the Edmonton Warriors' favor of a Raiders win. But hey, there's hope. There is a slight chance that they could come out on top against the Rocky View Knights. Rayner takes a high stick, still makes a pass over to Spadafora, gets it back right around Machado. Brett Rayner to the net, bounces this one high and wide. And it's all the way back into Edmonton Warriors zone. And now McMillan sends this one through the Beaumont bench. A.J. Pellis, the 30-year-old from his own end. Left side, Pringle. Couple of fakes, still looking to cut towards the net. Takes a few whacks, and he steps in the crease. RF was standing less than 2 meters away from him and could clearly see where he was going. Dylan Johnston from his own zone finds Buskus. Couple of chances for him in the first period in transition. Also picked him an assist on Wheaton's hat trick marker. Rayner off the half wall. Out to the middle. Low shot. Almost catches Cavalinas off guard. Left that rebound right in the middle. And sidled the stretch pass over to Yaramovich. 2-on-2. First looked like he wanted to play with it. Now Kreibold's got them all wrapped up. Tough defense by Nick Kreibold. Not letting anyone off easy. Pellis. Right side for Lehman. Lehman to shoot, likes that top stick side corner. And McMillan been the better of the two so far today. Now it's Wojciechowski and Kreibold, Fowler all in the neutral zone. Trying to gain control. Should be a shot clock reset, and they'll get it. Joe Fowler, high lob pass. Bounces over Bray. Gives him a little bit of a scare. Sees Mark on the bench, and he gets back to action. Greg Bray, low shot. Hits behind Cavalinas again, rolling around. Spadafora can see it. He wanted it to roll out. Cavalinas, yet again, caught looking behind him. Greg Bray, exact scene, probably a replay of that. Happened in the second period. Cavalinas had to spin around and kept it out. Now another long shot. This one by Pellis. McMillan eats it in the chest. Stretch pass for Kosh at the blue line. Offensive troops are out there. Kosh decides to take this one. Right side, Jordan Wheaton. Pass over to Gingras. Gingras with some room, bounces it on goal. Cavalinas drops into the butterfly to make his save. Seidel gives Spatafora an extra little cheap shot whack on the shins as he heads off. In the corner is Britton. 15 on the shot clock. Britton, a behind the back pass straight into the glass. Looks like that might be Jordan Wheaton down there playing defense. Might sound a little bit shocked for a reason. Wheaton and Krywolf, a defensive duo, forcing a turnover. Wheaton slowly but surely into the Outlaws' territory. Rolls it for Gingras. Now in transition. Here goes Yaramovic all alone. And again, fires it wide. That's his second breakaway of the game. And I don't think either have hit the net. Lehman goes high on Sherbanek. Spatafora, the young Harris alumni. Over to Wheaton. Sherbanek's in front there. Stick a little bit up high on him by Cheremy. But it's still Wheaton to prevail. Spinning and firing, bounces it wide. Bray's got a chance to get it, and he won't actually catch up to the ball. Here goes Bryson. Was sitting in the penalty box for that first Warriors power play goal in the second period, scored by Ryan Gingras. Osterman with a drop pass. Britton's got 10 to work with. Britton won't shoot. Into the corner is Pringle. Trying to walk out in front. Didn't realize the defenders he's going into. What a save by McMillan. As time was expiring on the shot clock, he robs Bryce Wells of a goal. Now Johnston gets an extra cross check from Wells. Goes after Fowler as well. In the long run, might seem like a good idea. Till after it gets real physical. Gingras up top. 8 on the clock. Gonna tee it up and he scores! Ryan Gingras from Calgary blasts one past Cavalinas and it's 6-2. I don't think anyone in this rink was expecting him to shoot it. And Cavalinas might have been the last of us thinking that. Ryan Gingras blasted past from a good distance out. And the Warriors, another 4-goal lead here in the third period. Spatafora on the draw again. They're going to call a face-off violation. But they'll say Pringle pushed his man in. Well, they'll give Fowler and Johnson assists once again. Spatafora and Machado won the draw. Spatafora wins it, and he just flips it back into his Z zone. Fowler's got it. Up the floor, finds Rayner. He's going to cut back as he had Nielsen and Yaramovic all over him in the neutral zone. Jordan Wheaton, right side. Couple of fakes up top. He's got Rayner who takes a big hit. He's still got control of the ball. Rolls it over for Bray. Bray to Spatafora. Out in front. He tried to go 5-hole. Wickets closed by Cavalinas. And he keeps it out. Keeping Beaumont in this one is the former St. Albert Junior A minor netminder, Scott Cavalinas. Nguyen takes a hard pick. Ref supposedly didn't see it. Aaron shot / pass by Wells goes into the corner, and now a stretch pass for Gingras. Ryan Gingras all alone, and he rips it over the net. He had top corner written. Cavalinas was on his knees by the time he was 3 steps in, And Gingras just blasted that one a little wide. Wheaton all the way down to Gingras, 5 to shoot. Walks to the middle, gets one off. Spadafora to Gattle for the rebound. And Seidel comes back and scoops it up. And now Seidel sends a pass up to Fort McMurray. That was about 10 feet over the head of Needham. Greg Bray left side, slowing down the offense. 11:45 left to go in the third period. Gingras, couple of fakes, almost has Machado on his nose. Pass over to Wheaton, cutting towards the middle. Nielsen's got him wrapped up. Back for Gingras, 3 to shoot. It's over to Spadafora. Oh, he had the Beaumont Outlaws on the bench. Spadafora gets a shot, and he gets his own rebound back. Matt Spadafora behind the net. Decides to send a long bomb over to Krywell. Back to Bray. A little bit of room. Greg Bray tees that one up. Shot goes wide. Seidel on the bench. Looking to go up in transition with Needham again. Michael Seidel to his forehand and fires that a good 8 feet wide. I guess we'll call it a dump and change for Michael Seidel as he heads to the bench with his head down. Bryce Wells is up top. Wojciech on him, and Wojcicka's going to pop that one into the stands. A good defensive effort. Hold that. It's a great defensive effort so far for the Edmonton Warriors. Through 50 minutes of this game, this could be one of their better ones I've seen. It's a full team effort all around. They got to keep it going, though. It's not over till it's over. Greg Bray shot up high. Rebound picked up by Jordan Wheaton. They're winning that rebound battle. As Wheaton's got to go back to pick up his stick. Thought he might hang out behind the net. Decides to come back and play some defense. Chris Britton, pass down low, gets tipped into the corner. Hiramovic with it. Gives Kosh a couple of hard whacks down low, and Fowler in transition has Gingras with him. Joe Fowler over to Gingras. Quick stick goes wide. Now this one bounces. Jordan Renaud with a handoff to Joe Fowler. Thank you very much. How are you? And it'll be Warriors possession. Played over halfway through this third period. Cody Jans with the call on 12-ounce sports. RMLL senior action from Fort Saskatchewan. Rainer's shot goes off of Cavalinas' shoulder and into the netting. Spadafora has it in the corner. Double team on him, but he'll work it over to Wheaton. And he goes off for a change. Maybe forced that one a little bit. Had a lot more time than maybe he thought. Jeff Pringle holding down the left side. Osterman's with him. Osterman over to Lehman. Lehman's had about a dozen shots tonight. Only one that counts. Now that pass gets picked off by Kosh, as Johnson and Wells have a few words for each other behind the net. Buskus at the blue line finds Brett Rayner. The former St. Albert Miner. Oh man, over to Gingras, trying to find Wheaton cutting in front. Took a little bit of a push in the back, kind of set his timing off, and it's Spadafora against the boards. Takes a hard whack from Seidel, and he'll head off for the change. Britton in the corner, Krywell on him. You're not getting past him that easy. Nick Krywell playing him perfectly. Pellis over to Lehman. Circling up top, 10 to shoot. Behind the back pass for Britton, and he boots it into the corner. And now it's Joe Fowler. Runs over his man. Logan Noyen's also tied up. With Wells in the corner. Noyen's got it. And Noyen's going to turn on the Jets. Greg Bring up top. Only has Nielsen on him. Bray now stripped of the ball, and here goes Nielsen in transition. The 22-year-old looking for a pass. He's got Yaramovich trying to go short side. McMillan gets just enough of it. Lehman's up top. Couple of fakes, long shot wide of the goal. This one's going to bounce right down into the stick of Jordan Wheaton. Brett Rayner was back there on defense. He's going to come up, play some O. Needham still giving Bray a couple of whacks here. 6-2. Warriors lead. Less than 7 to play in the third. Pass back for Gingras. Oh, a little fake there. He almost opened up short side high. He got it back. Cavaliers with a good outstretched arm will make that save, and a big whack there by Scarcello on Gingras. Bray's going to have a couple of words for him. Scarcello not too happy about it. Pretty blatant slash when both of the refs have their arm up. And Bray's got it. Over to Wheaton. Back to Rayner. 2 to shoot. Wheaton's got it up top, trying to cut towards the net. Knocked off the ball. And it'll be Renaud who touches up. But Scarcello's go to the box. Not without complaining. Trying to explain his case. Might be better if he was a lawyer. Don't think he's going to change the ref's mind. And it'll be a Warriors power play, their third of the evening. Only one goal in this third period, and that came from Ryan Gingras. Of course, as expected, he's on the power play. We'll see who takes that shot. Gingras and Spadafora are on your left. Right side is Rayner and Wheaton. Greg Bray's up top. Low shot. Gingras blasts one. Cavalinas takes it off the shoulder, and it deflects out of play. Refs whistle it back in. Bray and Gingras will work the cycle. Now, Gingras' pass gets knocked down by Lehman. Bray's got to adjust up top. Wants the shot. Back to Gingras. Couple of fakes. Here's the hat trick. Ryan Gingras. Bang, 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 and it's 3. Short side shelf, baby. It's another power play marker for Ryan Gingras, and the Warriors lead 7-2. The offense is alive and the defense is suffocating right now. The Edmonton Warriors are hammering the Beaumont Outlaws at the JRC. Bray and Wheaton will pick up assist on the Gingras power play marker. Off that faceoff, it was fouled with a chance up top. They ripped it wide. Britton from the corner, looking to go short side. McMillan says no. He hadn't been tested in a while. Quiet little bit for him there. Another good save. He's been on his game today, to say the least. Hard pick set on the right. Lehman with the ball. Trying to find Pellis in the middle. Tucks that one. Not sure if that went off a body or just straight bounced into the air. And McMillan recovers behind the net. Pass up for Kosh. Greg Bray up top. 4 minutes to go. They can attack onto this 5-goal lead. I don't see why they wouldn't want to. Rayner to the middle, bounces that one wide. And it's going to be high in the air. Yaramovich, well, he thought he had it. As Kreinwald's got the ball. Kreinwald's going to drop that. And now Cavalinas to the bench. Beaumont, they know they got to pick up a win here if they don't want to face the senior St. Albert Miners in that first round. Face them, lose to them. call it what you want. You got to face the 3-time back-to-back-to-back defending President Cup champs. Pass over for Wells. Must have a hole in his stick. He couldn't catch it. Into the corner. Sherbanek takes a push from Wells. And he's going to pick it up. Pass over for Johnston. Wells trying to stir the pot here a little bit late. Not sure those are the guys you really want to mess with. Spadafora on that left side, walking up front. Wheaton to walk out down to Johnston. He's got 3 to shoot, and it'll bounce into Machado's stick. And off goes the Emmanuel College grad. Left side, rolls it up top. Finds Lehman. Subpar hidden ball trick. Used pretty early. 13 seconds to shoot. It's Britton in the corner. Pellis is up top. Pellis won't fire. Lehman, quick stick opportunity. Back to Britton. McMillan reads it like a book. And you pick off that bounce off the wall. Here goes Fowler. In transition, Greg Berets there as well with him. But the Warriors wisely are happy just to eat some clock here. 2 hat tricks on this Friday evening finish to the regular season at home for the Edmonton Warriors. Ryan Gingras and Jordan Wheaton, both with 3 markers. And now it's Fowler putting the spin move on Seidel and sending him north Edmonton. Spadafora back down for Fowler. The only man in the building who can catch that. Fowler takes a whack from Seidel. Rayner's got it. Fowler's on the left side, cycling up top in motion. Pass over for Beret. 5 to shoot. Greg Berets got it, and he'll dip it down to Rayner. 1 second on the clock, gets the shot off. Cavalinas with the save. It's bouncing behind him. Rayner's shot. Nice little spin on it. Might have found its way through. If not for Cavalinas taking a couple of hops to the right. Beaumont offense on the floor. Long shot by Pellis. Rebound by Britton. McMillan's got a couple. He's going to try for the empty net. Bounces it just a little early. Not bad line. And they're going to say too many men on the floor for Beaumont. Bad change, kind of rushing that out there. And it's going to result in another Edmonton Warriors power play. They're 4th of the game. They're 2 for 3 already, with both of them coming from Ryan Gingras. Nielsen and Spadafora having a few words. Not quite sure what it's going to be. It's Ryan Gingras on a penalty shot, cutting toward the net. He shoots and scores. He's got 4. Ryan Gingras blasts one past Cavalinas on the first penalty shot of the season at the JRC. Well, that was new. Make it 8-2 for the Warriors. Gingras got another. Too many men on the floor, no goalie in the net. Results in a Warriors penalty shot. And boy, oh boy, it's 8-2 Edmonton. The smackdown is on. 4 straight goals for Ryan Gingras. Wells now spinning and cutting toward the net. McMillan diving across will make that save anyways. We'll get a quick wipe of the floor with 40 seconds left. A ref doesn't want to take any chances. It'll be Buskus from his own zone to control the ball. 40.5 seconds left. as it's McMillan to the bench. Fowler out on the floor, so they got the extra man. It'll be Busquets smartly ragging the ball behind your net, as you should do in every lead. Doesn't matter the number. Eat the clock. Play with class. You win with class, you lose with class. And the Edmonton Warriors up 8-2. A great showing for the home fans here in Fort Saskatchewan to cap off the regular season at home. Rayner now on the half wall, one to shoot. He'll just dump it into the corner. And it'll be Seidel. Take Yaramovic. 4 to shoot. Looks like he's going to try for it. And it goes wide. McMillan not even tested at the end. And that's going to do it. The Edmonton Warriors pick up a massive 8-2 throbbing of the Beaumont Outlaws at home to cap off the regular season at home. For the Warriors, well, you know what? Injuries kind of riddled them this season. But all in all, at home, they were pretty strong. Hard to fault them. They won 4 of their last 5 right here at the JRC. So yeah, not a bad season at all. And to cap it off at home, there's some big performances here. Let's recap them with your 3 stars of the night, brought to you by 12-ounce Sports Radio, your home for sports talk radio, everything you're looking for. Live shows, live sports, best sports talk radio on the internet. 3 stars of the night for 12-ounce Sports, your 3rd star. He had a hat trick and he got the ball rolling. It was Jordan Wheaton. I mean, boom. He came out on a mission. These 2 teams don't like each other. And for Edmonton to cap off a win over Beaumont, hey, that's pretty big. They still give themselves a chance to be tied for a playoff spot. Can't say how the playoff tiebreaker exactly works, but if it's going to be head-to-head, I do believe Beaumont has that advantage. Nonetheless, Jordan Wheaton comes out guns a-blazing. 3 goals for him, caps off the hat-trick. He's your 3rd star of the night. Goaltender John McMillan, he was phenomenal. He helped kill off a couple of penalties, and that one in the second, you're going to have to go back and rewatch it on YouTube, Twitter, wherever you do watch the games online, 12-ounce Sports TV. But he probably had 6 or 8 saves on that one alone. He was phenomenal. And he was great all game. You hold a team to 2 goals. Are you kidding me? Wow, John McMillan. Brick wall, brick by brick. Johnny shut the door, and he's your 2nd star of the night. And your 1st star for 12-ounce Sports. He really stuck a dagger in this. He was the one. You got your foot on their throat. You're not going to let go. And Ryan Gingras made him pay twice on the power play. 4 goals for him and an 8-2 win over the Beaumont Outlaws. The Edmonton Warriors close out the regular season homestand with a massive 8-2 throbbing of the Beaumont Outlaws. Massive win moves them to 6-9 on the season. While the Beaumont Outlaws fall to 7-8. One more game coming your way tomorrow. That'll be against the St. Albert Miners in St. Albert. A late start as well for Beaumont. They got one more, and it'll be in St. Albert as well on Monday night. But that's going to do it. We're back here Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock. The Fort Saskatchewan Junior B Rebels will face the St. Albert Crude, and that's going to be a dandy as well. If you've been following the Junior B standings in the RMLL, that's going to do it. Have yourself a good rest of the weekend. Cody Jansen from 12-ounce Sports.